Hello again, and thank you for joining Jeff and Jenny's Classic Restorations. Well, I'm sorry it's been a couple of weeks. I've been beaten by the weather and also work. I was supposed to be on strike on Wednesday, so I was planning to do quite a bit then, but the strikes have been called off, which is good. I don't lose any money. So it's a little bit of an update, and also I'm going to do something else whilst we can. It's still raining and miserable out there, so bear with me. Jenny, I'll show you in a minute. She's didn't like the fireworks last night, so she's still a little bit nervous, but she's been out for a walk today. So I'll show you what today's plan is and a little bit of an update. So come and see what I've been doing. Stop. And there's Jenny. Look down there. She likes to be with me. It's a miserable day, and she's still slightly nervous about fireworks being outside. So she's now hiding the other side of the scooter there, so I'm sure she'll be about in a little while. Well, one thing I did manage to do, I think it was Wednesday, the only day we had with no rain, I managed to get this painted. The wing was ready to go on. I was hoping to do it coming up this week, but it's not going to happen. It's a lot better than how the bonnet came up. I still got slight problems with a little bit of water spitting. I have got a filter on there, but I think it's actually spitting from the actual hose where it plugs into the gun. So what I'm going to have to do is get a proper fitted water trap out of the compressor. So it's actually very good. It's got a nice shine on it. If you can just feel a little bit spotty here and there. So I'm going to go over and with some wet and dry and repolish that and rub that down. And I think that will turn out actually very nice. Well, I had the car moved over here already. The Seat, I'll be either ready to do some work on it. I've got to take the bumper off and everything to get the wing done. I'll have to move it back shortly because I'm coming back to work tomorrow. But you can see I have gone over with some rubbing compound and it's actually quite respectable. I may go over with a finer compound, but you know, I actually am quite happy with that. It has got quite a nice shine and it's now all smooth. So hopefully that will happen with the wing as well. The weather's taking a turn for the worse again, so we're now squashed into this shed. I like to take out the scooters, but unfortunately I can't at the moment because of the rain. So basically what the plan is, and I like to thank Martin Butler from Retro Restore. I don't like to copy people's ideas, but it was such a good idea I felt that I would do it. This is what I've bought. It is slightly different. This is a standalone diesel heater. It comes with all the instructions that are really not up to much. Better to look on YouTube. But there's all the parts come with it. If I can have a look up here, I've got different pipes. There's the exhaust and the clamps and everything. The problem I've got is where to mount it at the moment. We bought two actually. We've got one for indoors, which the biggest problem with that will be the exhaust. That's all you get with the exhaust pipe. It's supposed to be flexible, but it's not that flexible. And then that will fit underneath here, goes in that one there and clamped on. And the plan is to put it in the shed and get a hole drilled through the worktop, and then that can poke straight through, and then we can vent that outside this exhaust and hopefully get this the filter on screwed on outside. Whether I can get this bent enough to make that look neat, I don't know. So the first thing we need to do is try and find somewhere. The place is a mess at the moment, and we'll see how we get on with this. Well, after a little bit of deliberation, I was thinking of putting it there, but in the end I've come up with the idea of it just going there. I just got some space there for the vent for the fan. We also have a battery, a 12-volt battery. I've got two new car batteries, just any old batteries, which will need to be connected to that. I've got some crocodile clips coming for that, but I'll just try and wire something up temporary. Hopefully we can test it today. And they screw on the back. So just to show you that one. They will go on there. So I'll do that first, and then we'll try and drill a hole. I've got a 20mm drill bit here. Hopefully that's going to be enough for the pipe, the outlet pipe, so to go down through the floor and in out of the shed, and hopefully we can fix the exhaust up there. So I'll just screw these on, and I'll come back to you. Right, so we've got this to go on first. This is the air vent, so some sort of filter that will stay inside, and that can actually just poke for this hole at the back here. And then, as I mentioned, we need to get the exhaust, which goes onto this one, hopefully. There we go. And then we need to drill a hole directly opposite that to go out under the worktop. So let me get on and screw this one on the air vent, and then we'll get this on, drill the hole, and hopefully we can get outside. Roughly marked up here where the hole needs to be, so we're going to just go through. This is a 20mm drill bit. God. Right, that was a toughie, wasn't it? Well, that 20mm drill bit wasn't big enough, obviously, so that took a bit of mucking about. I had to go over, eventually drill it out a little bit more with the same drill, and I just had to use a round file to dig that out. So that's okay now. What I need to do, obviously I can't, I need to roll this over to couple this up, and then underneath here I'm going to have to drill another hole. As you can see, where the pipe can go out through that through the shed wall there. So I'll have to do that first, I think, and then we'll try and couple up that exhaust to the actual unit. Well, it's now hammering down outside, so I have drilled the hole outside. So now what I need to do, this is I have attached this underneath, and I've actually used a spanner to do the Jubilee clip, just so that it's definitely tight. So we can now feed this through, hopefully. Okay, although we want this to go the other way. I'll do that later anyway. Right, so we've got a little bit of space there for the fan. Now just need to poke that through outside. Okay, so the box is in place now. I'm not going to screw that down just yet. I will do just at the back there. I've put the inlet filter on now, and that's fixed to the little bracket at the back there, and I'm going to show you very quickly outside because it's absolutely hammering down. But at the moment we've got the pipe there ready to go for the exhaust muffler, whatever you want to call it. I'll leave it for today, but I think in a minute we can go for a little bit of a test. All I need to get is the battery, which is inside, and just temporary connect these up to the battery. I've still got some crocodile clips coming, so it should be better. So I'll go and get the battery and some diesel. As I mentioned, it's a brand new battery. Also got another one for the one inside, but this is just wired up temporary for now. I've got crocodile clips coming. It's just so we can try it out. I've just put those on, and it did just fire up a bit here. So just need to put some diesel in, just in the top there, and we'll give it a go. So put a couple of litres of diesel in there, so let's just see what happens. It must be the stock thing. Oh no, switches it off. Really, I should be reading the instructions, but they don't make much a lot of sense. Well, bear with me. I'll come back to you, and hopefully something will happen. So there we go. Finally up and running now. It's just warming up. A little bit of smoke to start with outside, but it's getting warmer and warmer. I put it up to go up to 30 degrees. It's currently 19. It's definitely getting warmer now. I did have a little bit of a chance of no rain. Not step on Jenny here, and there we go. There's a little vent outside. What I'll probably do though, I mean, that is quite warm, so I probably will get like a little metal plate to go there, just to protect here. Metal plate there and behind there, and that should actually might go actually behind it, and then that will protect the shed a little bit as well because of this heat. It won't be left alone. It will, you know, I'll be here all the time when it's on. But let's go back inside once more time. And you can definitely feel the heat in here now. It's that is actually really nice. That'll be lovely in the winter. Right, lovely. Well, that's it for now. As I say, I haven't really been able to get on with much at all with the car. So I apologise for. It's only because I haven't had time or the weather. As you can know now, the wing is now sorted. I just need to give that a little bit of a rub down and get that ready for when we strip the bumper off and try and get that new wing on. So I hope you enjoyed this little update today. Thank you to Martin Butler for the idea. And I say, well, I've got another one inside which I've got to try and set up as a temporary basis. I'm not quite sure where we're going to stick the exhaust, but that should help inside. And apparently they're very economical, and with the gas and the electric prices at the moment, hopefully this will be a good little investment. So we'll see how it goes, and if it goes wrong I'll let you know, but it's lovely and warm in there now. So thanks again for watching. Thank you to my subscribers, and please subscribe if you do like the channel, and please hit the like button. So until next time, you take care out there, and we'll see you soon. Bye bye.